Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pensioners Corner, the channel where we keep you updated with the latest government news, benefit updates, and financial guidance for pensioners and older citizens across the UK. Today's video is about something that truly matters, the £300 winter fuel payment, confirmed by the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, for 2025. This announcement means that millions of pensioners and households on fixed incomes will once again receive crucial help to manage heating costs during the cold winter months. Now, before we go into the full details, make sure you're subscribed to Pensioners Corner and have your notifications on. That way you'll always be the first to know about official updates, payments, and new forms of support that could make your life a little easier. Let's break down exactly what the £300 winter fuel payment means, who can receive it, how it's paid, and what you need to do, if anything, to make sure you don't miss out. The winter fuel payment is one of the government's long-standing support schemes created to help older people cover the extra costs that come with keeping homes warm during winter. It's especially important now as energy prices have remained unpredictable and many people are still adjusting to higher household bills. This one-off payment of £300 is designed to reduce financial pressure and bring some relief to pensioners who might otherwise struggle with heating costs. The payment is managed by the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, and usually arrives automatically for most eligible individuals, especially those already receiving the state pension or qualifying benefits. Unlike some forms of financial aid, this payment is not taxable, and you don't have to pass any income tests. That makes it straightforward and accessible to a large number of pensioners. So, when will the payments arrive? According to the DWP's official schedule, the 2025 winter fuel payment is expected to be made between November 2025 and January 2026. In most cases, pensioners should see the money in their account before Christmas. It's paid directly into the same bank or building society account where your state pension or other benefits are usually received. If you've ever seen a payment labelled DWP WFP on your statement, that was your winter fuel payment. There's no need to apply in most cases. It happens automatically if you meet the criteria. However, if your circumstances have changed recently, or if you've moved back to the UK after living abroad, you may need to submit a claim. To do that, visit the official UK government website, gov.uk, and look for the winter fuel payment section. You'll find a form that asks for your name, national insurance number, and bank details. You can send it online or by post. The deadline for applications is usually the end of March 2026, so make sure not to leave it too late. Now let's talk about eligibility because that's where many viewers have questions. You may qualify for the winter fuel payment if you were born on or before 25 September 1958 and you were living in the UK during the qualifying week, which is expected to be sometime in September 2025. If you meet those age and residency requirements, you're already on the right track. The payment is usually made automatically to those who receive the state pension or certain other DWP benefits, such as pension credit, personal independence payment or PIP, or attendance allowance. However, benefits like universal credit, housing benefit, or council tax reduction don't count toward winter fuel payment eligibility, so receiving those alone doesn't automatically qualify you. There are some special circumstances worth noting. If you live in a care home or you've spent an extended period in hospital, the payment amount could differ, or in some situations, you might not qualify. Similarly, if you live with someone else who's also eligible, the amount each person receives might be adjusted. It's always a good idea to check your exact situation on the DWP website or contact their helpline if you're unsure. Their staff can clarify how your circumstances might affect your entitlement. Now, a question many people ask is, does income affect this payment? The answer is no. The winter fuel payment is not means-tested. That means your savings, investments, or private pensions don't affect your eligibility. So even if you have some savings or receive a private pension, you could still get this £300 payment as long as you meet the age and residency conditions. This feature is one of the main reasons the scheme is so valued. It recognises that heating is an essential need, not a luxury, and ensures support reaches as many older people as possible without complicated income checks. Now let's address what happens if your payment doesn't arrive as expected. Most payments are made smoothly. However, sometimes delays happen, maybe due to a recent change of address, updated bank details, or a new living arrangement. If you think your payment is late or missing, don't worry. You can contact the Winter Fuel Payment Centre directly. Their contact details are available on the official government website. They'll confirm your status and help correct any issue. It's also important to make sure your bank details and personal information are up to date with the DWP to avoid payment delays. Now, why is this payment such an important piece of support for older citizens? For many pensioners, heating a home through the cold months can be a major challenge, especially for those living alone or on fixed incomes. Rising energy costs can quickly eat into pensions, and turning down the heat can sometimes feel like the only option. But staying warm isn't just about comfort, it's about health and safety. Cold homes can lead to serious health problems like respiratory issues, heart complications, or hypothermia. That's why the winter fuel payment plays such a vital role. It helps older people stay safe, warm, and healthy through the winter. This payment is part of a broader network of government support. If you qualify for the winter fuel payment, you may also be entitled to additional help, such as the Warm Home Discount, which offers a one-off reduction on electricity bills, the cold weather payment, which triggers extra support when temperatures drop below a certain level, and pension credit, a top-up benefit for those on lower incomes that can open the door to several other forms of assistance. Checking your eligibility for these can make a real difference, especially when combined with the winter fuel payment. Many pensioners miss out simply because they're not aware they qualify. So, if you have a parent, friend, or neighbour who might benefit, share this information with them. It could make their winter a lot easier. Let's take a quick moment to talk about the bigger picture. Over the past few years, the cost of living has risen, and many households continue to feel financial pressure. Prices for essentials like food, electricity, and gas have increased, leaving some people worried about how to manage expenses on a fixed income. This is why government support programs like the winter fuel payment are so important. They don't just provide financial help, they also offer emotional reassurance. Knowing that there's reliable support during difficult months brings peace of mind to millions of pensioners across the UK. At Pensioners Corner, we always encourage our viewers to stay informed and take advantage of all available programs. A few minutes spent checking eligibility could result in meaningful financial relief. Now, let's summarise the key points so everything is crystal clear. The winter fuel payment for 2025 has been confirmed at £300. Payments are expected between November 2025 and January 2026, with most arriving before Christmas. It's not taxable and not means tested. You're generally eligible if you were born on or before 25 September 1958, and you were living in the UK during the qualifying week, which is expected to be sometime in September 2025. For most pensioners, the payment happens automatically, no application needed. If you don't receive it automatically, you can submit a claim by 31 March 2026 via the official gov.uk website. Always keep your bank details and contact information up to date with the DWP to avoid payment delays. The winter fuel payment is more than just financial aid. It's a commitment to ensuring that older citizens across the UK can live comfortably, safely, and with dignity, no matter how cold it gets outside. And that's what Pensioners Corner is all about, helping you understand your rights, access your benefits, and stay informed about programs that matter to you and your family. If you found this information useful, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to Pensioners Corner. Your support helps us keep creating factual, trustworthy content that keeps pensioners informed and empowered. Make sure to share this video with anyone who could benefit, a friend, neighbor, or family member. Sometimes a small bit of information can make a big difference. Thank you so much for watching today's update on the DWP £300 winter fuel payment for 2025. We'll continue to bring you verified updates on pensions, benefits, and financial support for older citizens across the UK. Until next time, stay safe, stay warm, and stay connected. From all of us here at Pensioners Corner, take care and see you in the next video.